Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to the students of Physics and Zoology Department. Students, I hope you all will be hale and healthy with your kith and kins. May Allah save all of us from this fatal disease. And I am Dr. Mazhar Iqbal Khaskeli. I belong to Department of Chemistry. I am an assistant professor in this department. I will teach you organic chemistry minor first semester, 2 credit hours, and 100 marks are kept for this subject. Today's our topic is alkane, their preparation methods and properties. Alkane, simply we can define it as these are the hydrocarbons, and all the carbon-carbon and carbon-hydrogen bonds are single covalent bonds. Alkanes are also known as the paraffins. Paraffin is a Latin word which means little activity. Means alkanes are inert at normal conditions. Alkanes have general formula is CnH2n plus 2, where N is positive number which is started from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dash and so on. Alkanes simply are the hydrocarbons, and these are the saturated hydrocarbons because all the bonds of the alkane between carbon and carbons are single covalent bonds. Means carbon have fully satisfied valency. In these compounds, carbon form the single covalent bonds. Preparation methods for the alkane. Alkanes are generally prepared by the reduction process. Alkanes are prepared from the alkenes, alcohols, alkyl halides, and carboxylic acids. First of all, we will discuss about the method alkanes are prepared from the alkenes. When alkenes are treated with the hydrogen in the presence of the finely divided catalyst nickel or platinum or palladium at 2 to 300 degrees centigrade, alkane is formed. And this reaction is also known as the Sabatier and Sanders reaction, and it is also commonly named as hydrogenation reaction. In this reaction, you see the alkene contains a double bond. Double bond contains one is sigma bond and other is pi bond. When hydrogen is reacted with this alkene, the double bond, pi bond is broken and 2 new sigma bonds are formed. Choice of the catalyst is very important because the cheap catalyst will be economical for the preparation of the alkane. Generally, nickel is used because it is cheap and easily available in the laboratory. Second method for the preparation of alkane is from the alkyl halides. By the 2 ways, alkyl halides are reduced to alkanes. First, when alkyl halides are treated with the nascent hydrogen, then alkyl halides are converted into alkanes. Nascent hydrogen is also known as the atomic hydrogen. Atomic hydrogen is highly reactive and it cannot be stored for the reaction. So for the reaction, freshly prepared atomic hydrogen is utilized for the treatment with the alkyl halides. Secondly, alkyl halides are also reduced when it is treated with the molecular hydrogen in the presence of catalyst. Here, alkyl halide when treated with hydrogen in the presence of catalyst, alkane is formed. Alkyl halides are also reduced when they are treated with the hydrogen halides like hydrogen iodide at the temperature of 150 degrees centigrade. Alkyl halides are converted into alkane and side product iodine is formed. Third method the preparation of the alkane is from the alcohols. Alcohols are reduced when they are treated with the phosphorus and excess of hard concentrated iodic acid at 150 degrees centigrade. As a result, alkane is formed. Along with alkane, iodine as well as water are the side products. Fourth method for the preparation of alkane is from the carboxylic acids. First, carboxylic acids are treated with the base like sodium hydroxide. As a result, sodium salt of carboxylic acid is formed. Then sodium salt of carboxylic acid is strongly heated with soda lime, that is also known as the sodium hydroxide. As a result, alkane is formed and side product sodium carbonate is formed. This is also known as the decarboxylation reaction. As I have already told you that alkanes are the less reactive chemical compounds, so they under normal condition they does not give any type of the chemical reaction, but under some special conditions alkanes give the substitution reactions. Here we will discuss about the photochemical reactions and pyrolytic chemical reaction. First we will discuss photochemical reactions. Simply, those chemical reactions which are carried out in the presence of sunlight are known as the sun rays or photons are known as the photochemical reactions. Here you see that methane when treated with the chlorine in the presence of sunlight, methyl chloride is formed. The substitution of the hydrogen will continue till all the 4 hydrogens are substituted and final carbon tetrachloride is formed. Here you see another chemical compound, N-propane. When it is treated with chlorine, the 2 types of the products are formed. Product number 1, 2-chloropropane, which is a major product, and second one is 1-chloropropane, it is a minor product. The major and minor product depends upon the nature of the hydrogen substituted with the chlorine. Generally, the order of hydrogen substitution is as tertiary hydrogens are easily substituted than the secondary hydrogens and then primary hydrogens. In major product, you see that tertiary hydrogen is replaced with the chlorine, while in case of the 1-chloropropane, the primary hydrogen is replaced with the chlorine. So due to this, the 2-chloropropane has been made easily and in larger amount. So after substitution reactions, most common reactions which are taking place in alkanes are the pyrolytic reactions. Pyrolytic reactions are also known as the cracking reactions. Pyrolytic is taken from the pyrolysis. Pyro means fire, lysis means breaking. These reactions are taking place in the absence of air and at higher temperature. When higher alkanes are decomposed into hydrocarbons and hydrogen, much temperature is required. These reactions are also carried out in the presence of the catalyst like silica alumina, because we have to use the low temperature. Cracking process has a much importance in the petroleum industry. By using this technique, the additional amount of the petrol is obtained. Generally, only 20% of the petrol is obtained by using the refining process. In cracking, large complex alkanes are broken into smaller alkanes as well as in alkenes. The smaller alkanes and alkenes are more volatile and energy can be obtained from these alkenes easily. By the